Let's talk about what it really means when a father refuses to pay child maintenance. Not just the fact of it, the cost of it. Because when he doesn't pay, it doesn't mean that the costs go away. It means they land squarely on you. You have to make the school residential trip happen. You still have to replace the uniform, the coat, the shoes, again. You still have to budget for food, transport, childcare, after school clubs, tutoring, all the things that help your child feel safe, seen and included. And you do it because you always do. And then the people watching from the outside, the ones who see you carrying it all, they're the first to say, "She's amazing. She doesn't ask for anything. She's so independent. Superwoman. A phenomenal mum doing it all by herself." And they mean it as praise. But what they're really doing is applauding your ability to absorb the consequences of someone else's neglect. They don't see the cost. They just see the performance. And here's what no one likes to admit. When he refuses to pay, the cost doesn't vanish. It just shifts onto your income, your time, your mental load. Every unpaid pound becomes another calculation you have to run just to keep your child's life feeling normal. And while you're absorbing all of that, he shows up with a takeaway and a pair of trainers. He gives money directly to the child. He takes them on a weekend away, not because he's generous, but because he knows exactly how it looks. That's not support. That's manipulation. It's image control. It's financial abuse dressed up as co-parenting. And it's designed to blur the lines so that when you speak up, you look like the problem. And then there's the performance we see far too often. "I don't need anything from him. I'm proud to do it all alone." And I get it, because asking for what you're owed can feel exposing. But rejecting support to prove a point isn't power, it's survival. And let's be clear, you didn't have children expecting to raise them solo. You expected partnership, responsibility, consistency. He walked away from that. That's not your shame to carry. This isn't about chasing a man for money. It's about refusing to let neglect become normal. It's about refusing to let your silence sanitize his choices. You don't have to beg. You don't have to explain. But you are allowed to say, "This isn't just unfair. It's abusive." And your strength isn't in covering it all. It's in calling it what it is and deciding not to let your children mistake it for love.